Her name was Judith, 67 years old, retired schoolteacher. She lived alone, and one quiet Sunday morning, she dropped her coffee mug. Her right hand had suddenly gone numb. She tried to speak, but the words came out like a whisper in a storm. Unclear, distant, frightened. What Judith did next saved her life. And it's what every single person watching this must know. Because when a stroke happens, every second counts. And no one is coming to help you fast enough, unless you act first. I'm Dr. Luke Smith, and I've spent over 30 years helping older men and women not only recover from strokes, but prevent them entirely using science-backed natural methods. But what I'm going to share today could save your life, or the life of someone you love. Stay with me. You're about to learn what to do when you're all alone, the signs most people ignore, and the powerful techniques I've taught my own patients to protect their brains, their bodies, and their futures. Hit that like button, subscribe if you care about your health, and comment if you've ever worried about stroke or have a loved one at risk. Your story matters. Now, let's begin. Let's talk about the signs, because the biggest danger with strokes is that they can creep in quietly. And when you're alone, it's easy to dismiss the symptoms as fatigue, a bad night's sleep, or even just dehydration. But the brain doesn't lie. And when it sends you a signal, it's begging you to listen. Here's what you need to watch for. Sudden numbness or weakness, especially on one side of the body. It might be your arm, your face, or even just your fingers refusing to grip your phone. Trouble speaking or understanding words, like your mouth won't cooperate, or you're slurring your speech without realizing it. Blurred or double vision, in one or both eyes. The world may seem tilted or unfocused. Sudden dizziness or loss of balance. You might feel like the floor shifted under your feet, or you're staggering like you've had a drink, even when you haven't. A powerful, out-of-nowhere headache, the kind that feels like a lightning bolt hit your skull. This can be the only warning before the brain begins to shut down. These are not small things. Even just one of them is enough to act fast. And remember, strokes don't always hurt. That's what makes them so dangerous. People think, well, if it was serious, I'd be in pain. No, often, there's no pain at all, just confusion, weakness, silence. And here's something important. Many older adults tell themselves, I'll lie down and see if it passes. Don't. That decision alone has cost lives. If you recognize even one of these signs, stay alert. Because what you do in the next 5 minutes could decide the next 5 years of your life. In part 3, I'm going to show you exactly what to do, step by step, if a stroke strikes and you're completely alone. And it could save your life. Don't forget to like this video if you've learned something so far. Hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you or someone close to you has ever experienced any of these signs. Your story may help someone else live. Let's get straight to it. You're alone, and you feel it. The numbness, the slurred speech, the spinning room. You're having a stroke. Now, what do you do? Step 1. Don't lie down. I know it sounds simple, but it's the most common mistake people make. When you lie down, your circulation slows. Blood flow to the brain drops even more. Stay upright. Sit in a chair or lean against a wall. Keep your head elevated. Step 2. Call emergency services. Immediately. Even if you can barely speak, press 911 or your country's emergency number. If speech is impossible, leave the line open. Dispatchers can track your location if needed. Step 3. Unlock your door. If you're home alone, use whatever strength you have to unlock the front door. Emergency responders may need to get in fast, and seconds matter. Step 4. Chew an aspirin, only if you're not allergic and you're sure it's not a hemorrhagic stroke. This part is tricky. Aspirin can help break up clots, but if your stroke is caused by bleeding in the brain, it could make it worse. This is why you must act fast and never delay a call to emergency services. They can make that call safely. Step 5. Stay calm and stay awake. Your brain needs oxygen and alertness. Keep repeating your name and your address out loud. Say the time. It helps maintain brain activity and gives you something to hold on to while you wait for help. And listen to me closely. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel like you're making a fuss. Your life is more important than pride. I've had patients survive strokes alone because they remembered this exact list. One woman, 67 years old, fell to her knees, phone in hand, but she called for help, stayed upright, and unlocked her door. She's alive today because she acted. That's the power of knowledge. In Part 4, I'll teach you how to rebuild your brain and body after a stroke, even if you're over 60. You don't want to miss it. If this helped you in any way, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Have you ever experienced a scary health emergency alone? Your story could give someone else the strength to survive. Ready to continue to Part 4, how to recover and heal after a stroke, especially after 60? Let me say this clearly. Surviving a stroke is just the beginning. Recovery is where the real journey begins, especially for older adults. Your brain is like a garden. A stroke might damage part of it, but with the right care, new connections can grow. It's called neuroplasticity, and it works even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Here's what I want you to focus on, if you're recovering or helping someone who is. These micro-movements retrain your brain and reawaken pathways that were damaged. 2. Speak out loud, even if it's just a whisper. Your brain has speech centers that can be rebuilt, especially when engaged early. Try singing a line of your favorite song, or say your name slowly each morning. One of my patients, 74 years old, sang the same gospel verse every day. Within weeks, she could string together full sentences again. 3. Rebuild circulation naturally. After a stroke, you need to boost blood flow to the brain, safely and steadily. That means foods rich in natural nitric oxide, like beets, garlic, pomegranate, and leafy greens. And don't forget hydration. Even slight dehydration can reduce brain performance. 4. Prioritize rest, but not isolation. Yes, you need rest, but you also need people, conversations, laughter, purpose. I've seen patients decline not from physical damage, but from emotional isolation. Community is medicine. Stay connected. 5. Believe in recovery. Let me tell you something powerful. You are not broken. You are healing. Every day is a chance to retrain, relearn, and revive parts of your body and mind. I've seen women in their 80s regain walking strength. Men in their 70s get their speech back. Never underestimate your body's desire to repair itself. And one last thing. The earlier you start recovery techniques, the better your long-term outcome. So if you're watching this after a stroke, or you're caring for someone who is, start today. A single step can change everything. In Part 5, I'll give you a special daily routine I've created, one that combines circulation, brain stimulation, and simple habits that help stroke survivors bounce back stronger than ever. Before we move on, please like, subscribe, and comment if this gave you hope or insight. And share this with someone who needs it. It just might save their life. Now, I promised you something special. A daily recovery plan that I've used with patients from 50 to 90. It's simple, doable, and designed to boost circulation, mental clarity, and healing. Ready? Here it is. Morning, upon waking. Hydration first. Start with a tall glass of warm water with a pinch of Himalayan salt and a squeeze of lemon. Why? Hydration improves blood viscosity, helping your blood flow more freely to the brain. 2-minute finger tap drill. Tap each finger to your thumb, one at a time. Then reverse direction. This activates fine motor skills and stimulates brain regions responsible for coordination and memory. Deep breathing with shoulder rolls. 5 deep breaths while slowly rolling your shoulders back. This gets oxygen to the brain and eases upper body tension from being still too long. Evening, before bed. Feet up, mind calm, lie down and elevate your legs on a pillow. This reduces swelling and brings fresh blood to the brain and heart. While you lie there, repeat a positive healing affirmation. I am healing. Every day, I grow stronger. This isn't just fluff. Your thoughts directly affect recovery outcomes. Warm foot rub with circulation oil. Massage your feet gently with olive oil or ginger oil. This calms the nervous system and stimulates acupressure points linked to brain health and relaxation. This daily plan takes less than 20 minutes total, but over time, it builds strength, confidence, and better blood flow. And remember this, you are not alone. Not during the stroke, and not after. Every breath, every movement, every small win is a step back to a stronger, more vibrant life. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share your story in the comments. We read every message, and your journey can inspire someone else to take that first step.